start getting this party started. What is up, Twix? What's up, John? John, you want me to take a look at Bonk and Keycat? I got you covered. Bonk and Keycat. Got you covered there, bud. Don't you worry. It's written down. Written down. So, I do have a large list for you guys today because we finally got our forward guidance where we're expecting 2 more rate cuts going into the end of the year. So, as of right now, markets are looking a little bullish. Now, there is something that is looming overhead that could really screw things up. Alright, I will say that. Because apparently Yemen is going all in attacking Israel. I think like right now. So, that could cause some problems. But you know, the world is against Israel, and we're going to see what the U.S. does in conjunction. If U.S. decides to jump into the argument, well, it could create a problem. Could create a problem for all markets, but it would be short-lived. Anyways, I'm definitely not ashamed to smash the like button first. Nice. Thank you so much for the like. I do appreciate it. If everybody could hit the like button, that would be fantastic. So, yeah, that's kind of the world event that's going on right now. But if we look at Bitcoin on the 1 hour, it actually looks really good. Yo, what's up, DZ? How you doing? Looks like we could be heading to the upside. I'm wondering if we're going to break past the 618 and go straight to the 786 or not. As of right now, the 1 hour looks great, but let's go ahead and check out the daily. Daily CCI indicator saying we could go up. This is a nice thing. You're live early, bro. If you pay attention in the Discord, I announced it. I did announce that I was going live early in Discord, and that's partially because now is a meaningful time. Oh wait, now is a meaningful time to actually go live because markets are moving. When markets are going sideways, it's really pointless. It's really pointless. So we actually have a lot to look at today. Let me get this thing going real quick. I forgot. There we go. We're now live on Pumpkin as well. Live on Pumpkin as well. So, good evening, Bernard. How you doing? Trade Intuition, awesome. You're live early. Nice. I am live early. So, yeah, barring any issues with the state of the world right now, which could be better, to say the least, we might actually see Bitcoin rally going into the end of the year. Might be a very strong rally, too. Based off the CCI indicator, it's basically saying, hey, we could see a little bit of upside on the daily. And my targets right now, 117.858 and 120.753. Those are my 2 targets at the moment, but if we do come down, I would love to see a back test at 111,743. I think the market's going to try and spin this into something positive, and if I'm being real, the rich people are probably most happy that retail still can't buy in. So there's that. Dogging me and AVNT. Isn't AVNT like one of the newest things possible, and it's only been going straight up? I don't know if that's a great request, but we'll check it out. Dog in me. AVNT. So yeah. Right now, right this moment, Bitcoin, I do think we could see a move up. I wouldn't be aiming at a huge move up. I'm just not looking for a drop, if I'm being honest. So maybe a 1.23, maybe. If we're lucky, we got a 3.7% move to the upside. If we're lucky. If this move today was real, the push up was real, then we should be alright. If things get a little buck wild and crazy, new all-time highs. 135. $135,091. On your daily RSI, we are nowhere close to being overbought, which is great, and I'm positive there's a bunch of shorts getting liquidated. So let's find out. Going into liquidation heat map, 24-hour time frame, and the shorts are getting wrecked. Who could have ever guessed? But there are tons of shorts sitting here. Huge amount of liquidity sitting right at 117,000. There's $152 million ready to be taken. So I do think we're going up there. Let's see if on the weekly we got a short squeeze opportunity here. On the weekly, what do we go? Oh my goodness gracious. There's a lot of liquidity everywhere, but it does seem like there are some huge amounts of liquidity right above us. This could cause a little bit of a short squeeze going into October. So that's good. That's great. Awesome. Love to see it. If we do come down, if we end up hitting this first slew of liquidity, this could pose a lot of issues. If we get to $114,303, there's $332 million sitting right there. Getting a little bit below it, there's a ton of liquidity to the downside. Yeah, so if we long squeeze, that we're not going to have a good time. Let's just say that. Anyways, I'm leaning bullish. Oh, it's going bullish. No one could have seen that coming live on stream. No one could have seen it coming. It was a fluke. Going to the 15-minute time frame for you scalpers out there. We just retook the VWAP, so a lot of people are going to be like, oh my god, we're bullish on night. Oh my god. You know what? Cool. Awesome. I would just be focusing on this smaller time frame here. This really small time frame. So you scalpers, just keep your pants on. Relax. On the move for this live stream, I'm going to be looking for this thing to go up to 117,532. Let's see if it happens, but a nice little 0.84% move would be great for the altcoins. Now, the list that I have for today, it is a monster, so you guys better grab some popcorn, grab a drink, and be ready to hang out. We're going to be looking at Ethereum, Solana, Dogecoin, XRP, AVAX, Ondo, Hype, ADA, HBAR, Uniswap, Aave, C, and Sui. Didn't hear yours? Go ahead and request it. We're going to take all requests, and I'm sure all of you are going to leave before I get to your request, because I feel that's what everybody does. Make sure you hit the like button at least. Maybe the next person will get theirs answered. Let's go ahead and check out Ethereum. So here we are on Ethereum. Ethereum looks great. I'm not even going to joke around about it. It looks great. You go out to the daily, and you're like, dang, this thing looks strong as hell. The master of the altcoins, as we will. But let's go. I'm ready. Haven't seen you in a week. I mean, probably a good week to hang out and not watch, if I'm being honest. But so right now for Ethereum, I am looking for price to get back up to just above all-time highs. I'd give you a hug. No homo. That's pretty funny. Appreciate you, man. I do appreciate you. So I am looking for new all-time highs. I'm looking for Ethereum first off to get up to $4,992. It's not a joke. I think it's getting there. I really do. So as of right this moment in time, I'm thinking we're going to see a 8.21% move to the upside. I do believe the altcoins are about to finally get a little bit of love after they have been not only shunned but left on red and never text back. So now the nice guy is going to finish last. Anyways, 8.21% to the upside, could even get as high as 5,415, a 17% pop to the upside. Could be great. Could be awesome. This is what I'm looking for. Let's check it out for you scalpers out there. What does this look like? Ugh, I don't like this consolidation, honestly, but still bullish. You're about to hit a 618. I personally would wait for a little bit of a downtrend to break out, but beggars can only be choosers. Beggars can't be choosers. Beggars can't be choosers. If this thing wants to move, it's gonna move. That's really all I gotta say about that. But let's go ahead and check out the downtrend here. Downtrend still intact. Looks like it's about to break out. If it does, we're gonna look at the trend for this tiny little time frame, because I do think it's a little bit bullish out here. Wow, that thing could really rally, couldn't it? Holy smokes. We'd be looking at 4,710. Sheesh. Yo, what's up, JB? How you doing today? But you break that, we could be heading straight up to 4,790. So for the evening, Ethereum's looking super bullish. Surprisingly, I wouldn't really trust this move right here. I would wait for more of a pullback, honestly. But you guys are going to do you. You could see a possible 2.32 to even a 4% move to the upside. A little bit insane, a little intense, but you know what? I've seen weirder things in this market. I've seen weirder things, like how we could trade sideways off no news. Amazing. All right, going back out to our daily, let's check out Solana. Solana trying to fight to get to that 253 level. We break it. Well, we do have more levels. We're looking for 420, baby. Porky, can you do WLD and Boson? Got you covered. Got you covered, Twix. So we got WLD, and then we also have Boson, B-O-S-O-N. Pretty good. Got here late. Gotta be on top of things with you. You come in hard and fast. You know, we just leave a mess. No big deal. No big deal. It's how we have to get things done. On the daily for Solana, we are hanging out in the CCI indicators overbought area. Usually this is not an area to take out fresh longs, so be careful here on the daily. We could reverse at any time. We are hitting the 786. Just be careful. If we were to come back down to the $218 level, I would like that level better. Way better, actually, because it would reset a lot of indicators, and then we can see a lot more upside. But who knows? Maybe 273 is in play right now, getting an 886 retracement. If we just do a continuation to the upside from here, 420. 420. Now let's go check it out for you scalpers out there. You scalpers. The 15-minute, I'll be honest with you, I really don't trust it. It's looking a lot like Ethereum, though. Looking like it wants to break out. So on this tiny little time frame, probably like the 5-minute, you are getting a breakout right now, which is cool. But once again, you're up against a resistance. You know, it's not the best area to take out longs. But if it decides to, this thing could run like crazy, which would be really weird, but it's a possibility. And you'd be looking for 254 to 261 on this tiny little move. Would be quite interesting if you ask me. Noted on a continuation to the upside, we could also be getting a 255 to 262. A lot of numbers to gather in here, but for overnight, 254 seems like a good target. Seems like a really good target. Chipperton, XDC got you. XDC, I got you, Chipperton. First time I've read that before, that's why I keep repeating it. I'm not trying to make fun of your name, I promise. Alright, so I'm going to start marking off the ones that I have covered, because I will start losing track. Next up, we have Dogecoin. Dogecoin. Actually, I was trading this earlier today. I already got out of the trade, because we are hitting that 618 golden retrace. We're right in that zone for the first profit taking. I would love to see this thing pull back a little bit. I really would. Will it do it? Heck, I don't know. I don't know, man. The target right now is to get up to this 34955. If I go out to your daily, you're going to see exactly what I'm talking about. So, it's a 618 golden retrace from your previous high. You're looking, oh, it's 34928. Looking for that to play out. Currently, it's struggling a little bit, trying to push up. Bold, it's marketing fun of the, wait, what? It took you years to think of it? Chipperton? No, I'm not making fun of it. I'm just saying I never heard of it before, so I keep repeating it. But yeah, anyways. So, on the daily time frame here, we were overbought. We pulled back a little bit, got out of that overbought territory. Now, it just seems like we're still consolidating a little bit for Dogecoin. Still, I do believe this thing is about to see a little move to the upside as of right now. All I want to do is see it stay above 26854. That's it. Stay above 26854. We're good. We're kosher. We're doing great. Looking at the 4-hour time frame, it's basically telling me, hey, we're going to consolidate a bit. So I was okay with getting out of my trade. If we can come back down to this level and give it a nice little kiss and run, I would be excited. That would get me excited. So we're going to see how it goes. Is altcoin season cooked? It's been cooked for a very long time. I think once people get their jobs back, we can start talking about alt seasons again. But as of right now, institutions are driving it. Therefore, the institutions are going for the large cap coins or the ones that they made. Just kind of the world we live in right now. The US SEC just decided to make a fast track for these ETPs to be launching, so expect a lot more of these spot ETPs to come in, which is going to help a lot of the larger cap altcoins. But as for like the little meme coins and random BS coins that institutions and wealthy investors are not interested in, it might be a little slow coming. Might be. When you said early stream, you meant early. Yes, I did mean early. Let's look at XRP and virtual. I'll put down virtual. XRP's already on the list. Virtual. XDC has a spot ETP. What the hell is an ETP? Exchange traded product. So, ETF. I forgot what the F stands for. Exchange traded something. I forgot what the F stands for. But yeah, they're talking about ETPs now. So, is what it is. XDC has a spot ETP. Does it really? Where? What country? FTM looking prime for a launch. Porky might be worth a peek. What's FTM? Do you mean Sonic? Is that what you mean? I don't know, Twix. We might go look at it. We'll see. We'll see. But yeah, I looked at it earlier, actually. It looks great. Fund. Oh, exchange traded fund. There we go. That makes more sense. ICP for your second request. Got you covered. Fund. You boomer. Hey, I am a boomer. Apparently. Being a millennial, you're officially a boomer. In the EU? Oh, really? It's in the EU. Go figure. ICP. Alright, we'll check out ICP. For those of you who are new to the stream, if you are a non-member, 2 requests. That is all you get. It's a $5 dono if you want to go above 2 requests. If you are a member, then you get 3 requests, and otherwise $5 dono. If you are a member and requesting, you do jump the line. So I look at yours sooner, and then if you are not a member, I get into yours, all of them in order. I write down every request, so I'm always in order. If you aren't poor, you're a boomer. If you aren't poor, you're a boomer. Oh gosh. Is that what it is now? Whoops, yes. I'm FTM OG. Hey man. So am I. I got a bunch of Sonic tokens because I was holding FTM. So I was like, okay, cool. I didn't have to do anything. They airdropped it. Great. But anyways, so yeah, Dogecoin, I would like to see a little bit of a retracement would be nice. Let's check out your 15 here. So your 15 is trying to do the same thing as Ethereum and Solana. It's trying to consolidate up here, which is kind of wild. So I would seriously want to see a pullback. Otherwise, you know what? Just keep hitting this same level at 28.06, and it could see more of a rally. Once again, where I want it to be is down here. True, you boomers took everything from us. Once again, millennial. All I've had in my life is tragedy. Let's be real. So right now, this is what I'm looking at. If it decides to keep going, we're looking at 29.937 or 31.095. You got given it all by the golden age, and you never gave anything back to us. I think the biggest problem with the boomers is they're living too long. I know it sounds morbid when you say that, but their average life expectancy is so much higher than, you know, their parents. Kind of wild. Kind of wild. Oh, I also saw another statistic recently. Apparently the top 400 earners in America are controlling $6.6 trillion. Another crazy thing, everyone else in the US outside of that 400 people, they all get a chance at a slice of a pie of a whopping 2.3 trillion. That means the top 400 are controlling more than 3 times the amount of, or almost 3 times the amount of money than everyone else. How insane is that? I don't believe in socialism, but you know what? We got to figure out how to separate them from their money, because holy moly! You know, cut it in half. How about that? We can just steal half of it somehow, some way. I think crypto's going to do that. Alrighty. So, yeah, right now, if this thing keeps on going, could see a nice little move to the upside, maybe up to 31 cents. So, the markets are pretty bullish right now, but they are trying to reset their indicators, so be careful on the pullbacks. Be careful. Make sure that when it pulls back, you get a confirmation. The confirmations are important. They're very important. Alright, if you were in Discord the other day, you might have seen me post, fuck, XRP might have a good week. Yeah, I wasn't joking when I said that, because I looked at it on the daily, and this thing actually looks strong as shit. I'm not a fan of it. Not a fan, but it actually looks good. As we take the zoomed out approach, the Twitter TA is going to be in full effect now that there's a spot ETF coming, or came, or I don't know what the hell the deal is, but Twitter TA, we're going to be looking at $4.72 based off Twitter. However, based off real TA, we're going to go based off certain levels. And you know, I like to use fibs, but golly, the bull flag is real. Anyways, as of right now, right this moment, I would be looking for a test of that 618 golden retrace, getting you up to $3.29. From there, there's this fair value gap that you're fighting with. I would like to see a back test. That would help. But actually, I don't really care to see anything because I don't trade this thing. But 6.92% upside is what I'd be aiming at if these spot ETFs decide to push it up. You would be looking for anywhere between 451 or 426 as your next targets. So there's a possibility XRP actually gets a good little push to the upside. Could be looking at 38 to possibly 46%. And if it decides to keep on going from there, I don't have a clue where it's going. But hey, it looks strong. Looks strong. If you can't figure out how, wait, my AVNT breaking out. Nice, DZ, nice. Love to see it. JB, if you can't figure out how to make money yourself, you suck at life. Get good. Stop blaming people that did things. Oh, wild. JB, that is the dumbest take. Not everyone can be a business owner, because then who would be the customer? Funny how the rich think without customers they would still be making money. Remember, if everyone's business owners, you're still going to consume things. That's... yeah, anyways, I saw something earlier where the top 10% spend 49% of the money in the US. I haven't seen anything on that, but as of right now, it seems like the top earners are the ones spending money. It's the people who are broke that are struggling the most. Honestly, the Fed today, they basically said, we don't give a shit about the jobs market, and we're going to let it burn. And once it does burn, then we'll cut our rates. So, rough times, man. Rough times. Hey, Porky, do you mind checking Coin after today's drop and pop? Yes, we will check out Coin. I hope that you're actually going to be here when I look at it. Fast trades. I'm going to call you out as soon as I start looking at it. I swear. Anyways, so that's XRP right now. Let's go ahead and jump into AVAX. So AVAX is coming up next. AVAX has hit the 31.64. We can get rid of that. Looks like we're heading to $40. 40 buckaroonies. So AVAX actually has been extraordinarily strong, and I'm happy. My spot bags are not crying quite as hard right now. Could we get a little bit of a pullback? Of course we could, especially as we start hitting this resistance sitting at 35.53. That's going to be the number to beat. If we can get above that, great. I'm expecting a lot of consolidation in there. A lot of consolidation right there, but we'll see how it goes. As of right now, target for me is $40.01. If we break that, we have $45.95 and a downtrend that we're going to have to contest with. So, a lot of trials and tribulations ahead for AVAX, but I do think it's on its way to being a top performing athlete. 5-star athlete even. I hold a lot of AVAX. I'm super biased. Just remember that. Now, moving on from AVAX, we have Ondo. I don't think anybody's day trading AVAX. Nobody ever asked about it. Ondo. Whoa. Checking out Ondo here. Whoa. Wait a minute. Hold on. Whoa. Hold up. Ondo looking gorgeous. Whoa! I didn't look at this earlier. This is amazing to me. Yeah, the Fed has been saying that the whole time. They are well positioned for when it breaks, but for now, it ain't broke. That's been their position. That's fair. That's a fair assessment. I can get behind that. So Ondo right now, we have broken out of our downtrend line, and we have back tested it as support with a bullish engulfing candle on the daily. I can easily see $1.37 coming in hot. Wow, that's really actually pretty. We have held this wonderful gap right here as support, not once, twice, 3, 4 times, and then we blasted out of there. Great. Love to see that. I absolutely love to see that. So, let's go into a lower time frame, like the 1 hour. Let's see how we're looking. Oh, consolidation city. No. No. All right, we're waiting for the indicators to reset, but currently we are above the 200 simple moving average on the 1 hour. And based off this movement, we had a nice little choppy zone, a break to the upside, confirmation low, not once, but twice. Now we do have a target for the next leg up. We're looking for $1.2192. For you little wild boys out there, that is a possible 14% move to the upside. Enjoy the trade setup. Remember where you got it. Anyways, after that, we could be looking at $1.37, and if it decides to keep on running, we do have a 618 sitting up here at $1.56. So there are your 3 targets. Hopefully you enjoy the Ondo trade setup because this looks very beautiful. Just don't get caught off guard as indicators try to reset. Currently speaking, if you were to put in a stop loss, me personally, I would have it at 0.9958. That's what I would be doing. Take that information as you will. Let's check in on the pumpkin people. How we doing, pumpkin peeps? How we doing? Hello in here. Welcome in. Can I trade Ondo over here, actually? Ondo? I can! Oh, wait, hold on. We're going to jump into an Ondo trade on Pumpkin. We're going to do this one live. It's only a 10x. Let me change it to isolated because we don't play those games. Let's go into a nice little long-a-rooney. Alright, we're in a long on Ondo. That is what we're doing. We're long on Ondo, and we're going to have a stop loss. 9984. That's where we're putting it. We're going to believe in it. Let me go here. Put the stop loss in. 0.9984. There we go. And then take profit. We're going for $1.21. $1.2192. $1.2192. 121.92. There we go. Alright, we're currently in a 10x long on Ondo. Yep, I do trades live. I know. I'm such a degen. Here we are, degenning our lives away. But that's the point of Pumpkin. There's a link in the description down below. If you guys ever want to join me in live stream trading, we actually do it here on Pumpkin. Also, I believe Pumpkin might be the perfect place to start hosting some tutoring sessions for live streams. You guys can all join. It's a great place to be. Anyways, that is Ondo right now. We just decided to enter the trade here. Let me make sure I'm not going to wreck myself if I get stopped out. What's my liquidation price? I might have wrecked myself. Hold on. Liquidation price is a little bit higher. That's a problem. We're going to change our stop loss to 10152. That's what we're doing. 10152. It's wild, though. It's not wild. It already took off. That's why it's only 10%. 10152. I got to change my stop loss. Always check your liquidation price, kids. Always check that liquidation price. So 152. So 45%. That's what it is. But remember, it's a 45% loss, but the opportunity of making 140%. So the risk to reward is there. I missed the move up because I thought we were going to dump today. Any chance of a pullback soon? There's always a chance, Nigel. There's always a chance, man. Always a chance. We never avoid those chances. Join on Pumpkin. Donkey Puncher. Okay, all right. Join in on Pumpkin. Join the joy. Anyways, we are in the trade. We're in there like swimwear. We're gonna see how it pans out. Anyways, I'm also in another trade. I'm in ZBZN. We will be looking at the chart. Let's see how it's doing. I'm currently down 10%. 10%. ZBZN actually looks great. That's fair. 3-1 is good. Exactly. 3-1 is good. So it's all about that risk to reward, people. But also, it already confirmed it's low. We shouldn't see these prices again if it's a real rally. If it's not a real rally, well, we get wrecked. And then we adjust our plan. But the fact that we broke out bullish back test and a confirmation low, I think we're just going to go up there. A nice little 14.8% move. So, anyways, moving on from Ondo, we got hype. Hype is on my watch list, so I can just click on it. All right, hyper low. Oh my lord. Oh goodness, great. We did not pull back. Oh, shameful. But we did make it to that 1272, didn't we? Golly gee. This thing's been an absolute tear. We are hitting the target of 58.87 right now. Now we're just kind of doing moon math. We're going to see where this thing could go from here because price discovery to the upside. Insanity. Absolute insanity. So good for this thing, but sheesh. So let's get this thing right. Looks like we're heading for 61.95. That's what it looks like we're going to. Okay, alright. How's that line up with this ascending triangle? Lines up perfectly. Great. We could be going to 61.95 or 62.709. Well, not much more we need to talk about for hype. It's already on its way. ADA is next. ADA looking sauced up, caked up, dripped out. I don't know what else you want. We're going to clear this thing. We're going to clear it. Beautiful. Actually beautiful. So we had this nice little downtrend here. We broke out of it. We did not get our confirmation low that I would like to see. We hit wicks and held on to that. Weird. So that is what we did there, and we never came back down. Sheesh. We had this level here. We dipped below it, held it, and went. Cool. Awesome. I have a wicked bearish bias. I need to go over. Hard for me to accept it as real rally when everyone is poor and a 25 basis point cut is equivalent to getting a nickel an hour pay increase. Yeah, that's fair. ZBZN is where dreams go to die. Can't catch the buzz. That's funny. 1 inch, please. Sebastian, I got you covered. We'll check out 1 inch. 1 inch. I got you covered, Sebastian. Got you covered. Can't catch the bids? Probably can't. But you know what? We're still going to gamble with it because gambling is fun. All right, going in, we have this right here. So, as you can see with ADA, we did hit a 618. We pulled back. Higher low situation here. So, the nice thing about that, we could see the beautiful continuation to the upside, which that is what we're here for, baby. That is what we're here for. Currently speaking, I would love to just stay above this resistance. Just stay above it. Now that you're back above it, just stay there. On our next leg up, what I could realistically see is a nice little move up to 117. I think it would be making the move this week if the market continues to be bullish. So remember, JB, as long as people who are broke cannot buy in, the institutions are going to do everything they can to try and get people to buy with money they don't have. So they need to push prices up. So then when people look at it, they'd be like, oh, if I would have gotten in before, I would have doubled my money. Oh. So, you know, that's why they would push it up. They actually don't need very much volume to push it up, considering they don't have a bunch of retail in here to screw up the trading. So that's the thing you really just got to pay attention to. They can do some shady stuff. All right, so right now, we could very well see this thing go up another 27%. Interesting look. If it decides to get really crazy, I would be looking anywhere between 154 and 182. So ADA looking pretty decent. Let's go check in on Pumpkin. Ondo doing just fine. We're currently positive 0.2%. Not bad. 0.39. We're doing things. All right. Going over to ZBZN, we're just crying. Negative 12%. Oh, it's so sad on our 15x long. Anyways, I need to find a synonym for WIC ID in the crypto space. That's pretty funny. So yeah, right now ADA is looking strong. Also, I guess Grayscale is getting accepted for their, I don't know, something that includes ADA. Be careful for Grayscale selling off ADA. Pay attention to that. Grayscale might do some shady stuff. Anyways, moving on here, we got H-bar. H-bar. H-bar, we did not get the full pullback. Dang, only a little pullback. Sheesh. But as of right now, we could very well see this thing rally a lot. We're going to see some resistance at 26,747. That's almost certain. Almost. Doesn't have to happen, but you know, now there's new hype being made. Either way, we could see a nice 10% pop to the upside for H-bar. If it keeps on running, you're looking at a 53% move. That's a possibility. We do have one other level to pay attention to, which would be the other 618 that we could run into and double top at. So 10, 22, or 53% moves to the upside. Porky is trolling me. No, I'm not trolling you. I'm just... Reading is hard. Reading while live is harder. I come from a public education in California. Did you think I could read? No one else did. So here we are. Alright, anyways, this is H-bar right now. What I'm looking at looks pretty decent. I do think we probably should look at it at a lower time frame because your daily, we're sitting in neutral territory, just got back into the bullish control zone on the RSI. This is very good. This is very good. So let's go ahead and drop into the 1 hour. 1 hour CCI telling you more consolidation coming, but your RSI not overbought. Looking decent. Looking really decent. If we're above the 200, we're cooking. Oh, we are. We're above the 200. We are cooking. We also have an uptrending 200 simple moving average. This is nice. This is very nice. We could see this thing come back down just a little bit, down to like 23,826. That's fine. No big deal. But what we would really be paying attention to is this little uptrend here. That's what we want to pay attention to. For you scalp traders out here, it's looking like that 10% is what you're looking for. Looking like it. Yep, slightly above it. 26,993. So about that 10% move. So nice. Cool. We did it. H-bar looks good. Moving on. We got Uniswap. This one I do think everyone should pay attention to. I really do think everyone should pay attention to. It has formed amazing support on the daily. Amazing support. And then on top of that, it's breaking out of this little trend line here. So you're going to get some crazy people pushing to the upside. I went to public school in Bama. That's wild, man. What was it like? Well, yeah, actually, what was it like going out there? Were you in one of the cities or were you in a rural town? They don't even speak English there. True. So as of right now, Uniswap, I am looking for 15% upside, getting you a golden retrace. That long and the short of it. That's what I'm looking for. If we decide to continue, this would take a lot longer to play out. 1435 is your target. That's a 49% move to the upside. I'm guessing midway through October, that 49% might actually play out. So that looks beautiful. Let's see how it lines up with a 618 over here. Let's see how it lines up. Oh, would you look at that? 1390 is the 618. So that 50% probably coming. Probably coming. I'm going to take profit on AVNT in a little bit. Curious which coin hasn't broken out that I can rotate it to. Nice. We had 2 gas stations. That's it. Nothing else. 1 stoplight, 2 gas stations. That's crazy. What's up, Kitty Kush? Zora and XYO. All right, Zora. XYO. Got you covered. Got you covered there, buddy. Rural as hell. Wild. Yeah, y'all didn't know how to read. Y'all knew how to fight, though. I'll tell you what. Y'all knew how to get in some fights. SUSDT at DZ. You already requested to. Alrighty, so that's Uniswap right now. I do think a lot of people should probably pay attention to it. Looking at it on the 1 hour, looking like a little consolidation ahead. You are still below that 200. You're gonna want a little bit of a pull. Hopefully, we can come back down and touch 929. If we can do that, if we can get a nice little kiss and then run back up, ooh. This one's going to be a good one. This one's going to be a good one. But we'll see how it goes. Thanks, boss. No problem, Sebastian. Anytime, anytime. All right. Now, Aave. By the way, guys, if you're new here and you're not a part of the Discord yet, it's absolutely free. Go ahead and join the Discord. With now us having basically a direction to trade in, we're going to have a lot of trade setups coming in the Discord as I find them. So if you're not tuning into every live stream, you can go in there, see if there's a trade setup you might like. Also, you can always request charts inside of there whenever I'm not live. Feel free. I'll just get to it whenever I can. If you see people talking about aliens a lot, I might get to it a little later than usual, but I will get to it. Anyways, let's check in on Pumpkin People. Oh, we're up 4% on our trade. Let's go. That's great. That's awesome. Love to see it. Let's go ahead and get back into it. Aave. You could have gone to public school in Mississippi where they can't pronounce the name of the state that live in. That's pretty funny. That's pretty funny. Oh, man. All right, let's clear the chart here. Everyone inside of Twitter, they're going to call this a cup and handle. Everyone in Twitter, they're going to call it a cup and handle. Don't listen to them. Do you have a top for Bonk this cycle? No, I don't. I don't have a top for anything. The only ones that I ever pay attention to that I think like would be a great price to sell off a lot of my holdings are like Solana, AVAX, things that I've been holding for a while that already had a bull run. Bonk was made in the bear market, so I have no idea where it could stop. They sure can't spell it. That's pretty funny. Thank you, boo. I don't have any. I brought them in yesterday. On my own, without you asking. Just turned my wife on. You guys hear that? Yeah. Because I did something without her asking. Lessons for life, everyone. All right. Anyways. So, looking at this. Interesting look here. I really despise this trend, but we did break out. We bullishly backtested. We're trading sideways. Now, on our daily, Aave looks beautiful. Whoa. So you would have low stochastics here on the daily. You have neutral RSI after getting deep into that bearish control zone. We're dancing on top of the 50 simple after getting a golden cross. I think Aave is about to completely confuse a lot of people. This thing looks gorgeous. I mean, gorgeous. Oh my goodness. If you were at a bar, this thing looks so good, you would buy it a drink and then walk away from the bar because you don't want her to know what you look like. Sheesh. Anyways, yeah, I do think this is about to rally, and I think it's about to rally in a big way because what the actual, oh my lord, you got a low, confirmation low? Oh, wait a minute, hold on. Once again, I didn't look at this earlier. That's actually true, Bernard. But you could, yeah, that, okay. WLFI, DZ. Yeah, DZ. Start answering him. Gosh. This thing actually looks stunning. Aave. I'm looking for 445. I have nothing else to say. But we could see it first get a 13% move to the upside. This looks great. This looks awesome. So here are your two targets for Aave. Aave looking spectacular. 45%. I'm kind of for it. Oh boy. Aave. Damn. Let's check that 1 hour. 1 hour wants to consolidate. It's fighting with its 200 simple moving average like everything else. Okay. All right. Give me that confirmation, baby. Give me that confirmation. Just come down. Give me a higher low. That's all I want. You got a low, confirmation low, and now it's running. So good. So good. Love that. Moving on. C token. Wow, I don't talk about C token very often, but when I do, I'm bullish. So let's go into the daily. On your daily, CCI indicators basically saying, hey, you can try taking a little risk here. Your relative strength is now uptrending, and you're in the bullish control zone. Great. You had a long-term downtrend that you're now broken out of. This thing looks good. Looks good. Someone out there on Twitter is going to be like, bullish backtest achieved. We're bouncing off the 50. Woo! So, there's that. We're going to be looking for 46.79, but these little coins like this, they have an opportunity of a lot more upside because of how far they've fallen. So Seed token, I wouldn't be surprised if it did make this 127% move and trying to hit this peak from before. So a little food for thought for you. We could be seeing a nice little 127% move out of SEI for you degens out there. But if you're trying to throw some leverage on this thing, I would highly recommend putting the stop loss below 2445, just because we are not in that bearish control zone right now on the daily, and getting it below that 200 simple moving average is probably a really good idea. So just a little food for thought there. But looking at it from the 1 hour, 1 hour looks like it wants to consolidate a little bit, but we are broken out. If we do come back down, we are just looking for a higher low at this point. That's all we need, higher low, and then we're golden. Let's go ahead and check in on Pumpkin. Pumpkin, no one watching on Pumpkin. What a dark day. What a dark day. Anyways, that's fine. Let's go ahead and check out ZBZN. Are we still sad? We're still sad. So ZBZN over here, only down 7% now. So it's not quite as terrible. It's just a little terrible. It's fine. Absolutely fine. Now, moving on, we got the last one for you that I have. Sui. And then we can get into your guys' requests. So Sui right now, I was looking for downside earlier. Did not happen, obviously. We have a nice little break to the upside. This is great. This is awesome. Love to see it. So now we have a solid argument to not only get up to $3 and, what is this, 94 cents. But we could actually make a run all the way up to a new all-time high, $5.29. We could see it. Your daily time frame is the thing that's dictating that one, because we are above the 50 simple, and technically we broke above and bullishly backtested. We have room to run. We are sitting neutral on the RSI. This thing could keep on going. How much do you usually risk per trade? That's an odd question, because it depends how excited I am about the trade, but usually it's like a 3-to-1. Right now with the pumpkin trade, I'm risking 40%. Sometimes I'll only be risking 15%. Kind of depends on how unsure I am of the market. I'm pretty sure of where the market's going right now because we have projections of 3 rate cuts. The black swan event that we could get is the Middle East starts popping off like crazy and the US wants to get involved. That's our black swan that could happen, because as of Twitter, Yemen started attacking Israel yesterday and like heavily attacking them. So we'll see what happens. But as of right now, that's all I'm looking at for a negative. Other than that, everything seems great. Except for the jobs market. Jobs market's pretty bad. But, there's that. Before I get much further into the stream, we're going to give a couple shout outs here. We do have 2 other live streamers. We have Damien as well as Trade Intuition in the house. So let me pull up their channels real quick, and let's give a little shout-a-rooney to these 2 that happen to be in the chat. If you guys don't like my style of content, maybe you'll enjoy theirs. So let's go on over here, and let's go on right here. Here we are, Trade Intuition. Not only do you get TA, you get education, you get a lot of stuff out of his channel, but you also get music. This is the nice part. You get a lot of music from here. So if you guys are interested in hearing some sick beats while learning something about the charts, he's your guy. Go check him out, consume his content, hit the like button. Then, of course, we have our TikTok wonder, Meet Damien. Not only goes live on YouTube, but also TikTok, obviously, because he's the TikTok wonder. We will get to Pengu, don't you worry. He has an accent Boston accent. If you're a Latina chick, watch yourself. Just watch yourself. Great TA, great insights. We don't always agree with each other, but hey, you always need to find difference in opinion, and if your argument is terrible, then obviously you didn't know enough and you should learn from someone else. So either way, great person to watch, great person to learn from, and maybe you can go get a little bit of education out of this channel. If you're one of those TikTok death strollers, though, this is your guy for sure. You'll get notified right away. All right. Shoutouts done. I didn't forget. I feel good about it. Let me write down Pengu real quick for Rogoroth. Rogoroth? God damn it. Yeah, we're going to go with Rogoroth. Pengu. I got you covered there, buddy. I got you covered there. So right now with Sui, seeing the breakout here, I am looking for anywhere between 529 and 554. These are my two targets right now, but we will see how it all plays out. Could be up to a 45% move to the upside on the next leg up. Beautiful movement, honestly. Beautiful. So let's see how it does. All right, those are all the coins that I have for you. Now let me start diving into all of your guys' requests. I need a drink real quick. Wonderful. Anyways, check in one more time on the ZBZN trade, and we're down again. Terrible. Anyways, so going into Bonk. Bonk is the first one. And since we don't really have that many requests, I'm going to actually take a little time here. Well, this one's already charted out, so I don't have to take much time. Bonk looks bullish. We're looking for 325. That's what we're looking for. Yemen needs to chill out till after alt season. Shake my head. Right. Crypto Cruise. Looking for Pepe, Cookie, and Moodang. Got you covered. Pepe, Cookie, and Moodang. Now, before everyone thinks that I forgot about you and your request, remember, Crypto Cruise happens to be a member. Members do jump the line. So once I'm done looking at Bonk, I'm going to be looking at his requests. Alright? Can you look at stable.c.d and tell me what it means? I don't know what the hell it means, but I'll check it out. Porky forgot about me. I forget about everyone, right? Everyone. So anyways, what we noticed here on Bonk was we were putting in levels of support and possible resistances. What did Bonk do? It broke above all of them. All of them. Just all of them. So right now we are looking for the 618 golden retrace. Once we get up there, of course we're going to look for more consolidation. The thing to realize here for Bonk is there's really no reason for it not to run up this 27%. If you look at your RSI, you're sitting in the bullish control zone. You actually bounced off neutral territory as a support. So upside is very apparent here. Now, on a lower time frame, I have this box for a reason. I think it's for the 4 hour. It is. So the 4 hour created this fair value gap that I was like, oh, this could pose to be problems. Let's see what happens. Well, we broke above it today. So now that we're above it, all we can look at is maybe we come back down and we bullishly backtest 2412. That would be the entry, honestly. But no longer overbought on the 4 hour time frame. Your RSI is just sitting in bullish control zone, not overbought. Looking perfectly fine. So as for your next leg up for the coming week, we could be looking at this 3062. It's a lot shorter, smaller of a move, but if you want to get in multiple trades, this is kind of how you're going to do it. But anywhere between this 20 to 27% is what I'd be looking for the next week or two. This thing looks pretty good. Looks pretty darn good to me. So that's Bonk right now, trying to go bonkers. Now, moving on, we got Pepe. Pepe. I mentioned it the other day. This thing looks amazing. All I'm looking for is a straight line up. I'm not joking when I say it, but we had a little bit of a pullback. We're going to call that a gift. Pepe, I really do think, is about to make a run straight up to 2135. Keep Pepe on the radar. You had 2 downtrends that have broken to the upside. This thing looks pretty decent. Of course, Twitter is going to be like, but what about this? I'm not going to worry too much about that. Not going to worry too much about that in the environment we're in right now. But I do think we're going to break back test. It's going to look a lot like Ondo. So if you want to wait for the breakout and the back test, you can. But as of right now, I'm thinking we're going to make a move straight to 2135. When we looked at it last, that was 116% upside. You would have been in the green this whole time since we looked at it. Yeah, I got that much. Just not sure how. Okay, might take my profits, rolling over to Bonk. By the way, where Pepe tonight? Right, Pepe's not here. Where is he? Become a member. Help Porky help you. I mean, I wish, but you know, no need. It's way too much money for most people. Let's face it. Hello, I'm so late. Damn jobs. Yeah, that's true. Duality. Jobs are terrible. Jobs are terrible. I know it's basically USDT, but for all stable coins, I just don't really understand how to use it in analysis. Interesting. Surprise, there's no Charlie Kirk coin yet. Trump should have dropped one. No, I think there was one before, but yeah, I wasn't looking for people who are trying to profit off someone's debt. That's a horrible thing to do, honestly. Horrible thing to do. So that's Pepe. Let's go look at Cookie. I was looking at it earlier. Where are you at, Cookie? I know it's on my watch list. Okay, that's taking too long. Cookie. Everyone smash the like button. That would be wonderful if everybody could smash the like button. This one. Shit. This one. There we go. Did I take it off my watch list? Oh, that's weird. I guess I took it off. Let's go ahead and clear the chart real quick. Go to the daily. Let's see what we got here. So, from the past, we had a level of support. We also had a level of resistance. So we had a pocket. Let's see how it interacted with it. Oh, it's pretty. It's absolutely beautiful. We're back in there like swimwear, holding it as support. Let's go, baby. That's good. That's really good, actually. Nice little downtrend that is broken. Great. There's a beautiful thing happening here. You have triple bullish divergence and a higher low. This is great. This is a trend reversal on Cookie. This is wonderful. You love to see it. This is the trend you expect it to hold. And right now, of course, I'm going to say the exact same thing as I always say. Everyone knows what I'm going to do here. So it's not really amazing when I do it. But there's a level of resistance, and this is the area we're going to need to beat. 2167. For you level-to-level traders, that's what you're looking for. 2167. For you Fibonacci traders, guess what? You're looking for slightly higher, getting to 2710. So that is what we're looking for here. Cookie is still on your watch list. You passed it twice. I did? I probably did. I don't see it. There it is. Hey, I found it. There it is. All right, cool. It's there. All right, anyways. So for the level to level, basically what you'd be looking for is a beautiful move of 58%. That was a previous level. Oh, wait, a little higher. Sorry. Previous level of support became a resistance. So you would expect it to act as a bit of a resistance. And this next leg up, be looking for a nice little 59% move to the upside. See here? Trade Intuition knows what I said. He knows exactly what I said. There is a level before that, another level that will be annoying to cross, which is that right there. But we're not going to focus on that. We're focusing on inefficient price action to the downside, damn it. Anyways, 1587, that could be a problem. Anyways, that could be your next leg up. You could be looking at 1587. So if you're going high leverage right now, 1587. It's lined up perfectly with that 200 daily moving average. Great area to take some profit on a high leverage long. I'm not going to tell you what to do with your money. Just going to tell you. Probably a good idea. But anyways, going into the 4 hour. 4 hour looks fine. Absolutely fine. You got a nice little breakout like everything else. You have a bullish cross on your 50 and 200 above the 200. And for the fib traders like me, what would we be aiming at? We'd be aiming at slightly higher. Be aiming at 16.26. It's amazing how it lines up with levels. It's as if the bots know what they're doing. So next leg up, 19%. Could be a really good move. All you want to do is stay above 12.7 at this moment. 12.7. That's what you got to stay above. That's it. That's all. Stay above it. We're good. We're good. In reality, you really don't want to drop below 13.04, but we're going to give it a loose stop because, you know, war is at foot. War is out there. So, yeah, there's that. Moving on from Cookie, we got Moodang. Moodang is on my watch list still, and Moodang looked beautiful when I looked at it earlier. I almost put it on the list today because this thing looks sharp, clean, awesome. Moodang, get back above 1807. We could be seeing 32,138. Not much else I got to say about that. I apparently I looked at this way back here and I was like, oh, this thing could run straight up to 32,138 because that's what I have marked out. And if it gets buck wild and crazy, 249% upside. I don't know what to tell you guys, but it looks good. Looks like it's ready to go, ready to keep on moving, keep chugging along. So next leg up, 32,138. I don't really have much else to say about that. Here you are. Possible 72% move to the upside for a meme coin. Let's go, baby. Looks good. Looks good. The even better part about this, you made a low, you confirmed the low, then you rallied off of it. Looks good. Amir coming in here with the super chat. Alien Base, got you covered. Thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Chad of the chat, everybody. Chad of the chat. Learn from him. He's great. He's awesome. He's built different. So, ALB. How you doing today, Amir? How's it going? I don't remember if you're a member also. I don't remember. Sheesh. Oh well. We're going to be checking that out soon. Alright. Moodang. Let's go check out what JB wanted. Like, subscribe, join the incredible cheap channel. It's so cheap. It's basically free. That's fair. It's so fair. So fair. You actually cannot buy a Happy Meal with the cost of my membership. Can't buy it. It's too much. Chillin', homie. Nice, nice. Stable.c.d. So this is the crypto stablecoin dominance percentage. So it's just like your Bitcoin dominance, but all you're basically looking at is, will it go up, will it go down? We were looking at this thing going down. We got a 50% retrace and we're still coming down. We're aiming at 6.55% to the downside. So that's great. We're at 7.55% and we are falling. So I'd be looking for another 13%. Beautiful. Yo, what's up, WAGMI? How you doing? It's basically a cup of coffee. Not in California. Not in California. I take it back. There's one place here. It's called the Human Bean. Yeah, you can actually get like a $3.80 cup of coffee. And my wife says it's delicious. So, you know what? I retract my statement. Also, I'm going to get stopped out of ZBZN. Gosh, Damien was right. This is a place where dreams go to die. Oh, too bad. It looked so good on the 1 hour when I got into the trade. Shameful. Just shameful. Oh, how's Ondo doing? Ondo, down 1%. Dang, too bad. Too bad. User getting into a 10x long on whiff. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Getting those longs. Getting those longs. Long John Silvers. Anyways. So when it goes down, that means the tokens go up because the stable coins are flowing into tokens. Yes, that is what it is. Coffee is amazing. I don't know. I don't like coffee. I prefer an energy drink. Just kind of the way I am. I know it's probably going to cause me to die early, but that's fine. That's fine. As long as I'm old enough to see my daughter whoop some dude's ass once, I'm good. That's all I need. That's all I need. If it happens in kindergarten, well, hey, I'm done. That's all I needed. So, anyways, Alien Base coming in next. ALB ETH, right? ETH. That's the one. ALB TA is the same. We have maintained. We have maintained actually very well, all things considered, because the market was acting so funky. Pretty good maintaining this uptrend. We're still aiming at this move to the upside, getting you to this 0.835 level. But after that, 0.987, still the target. Alien Base looking pretty decent. Looking pretty decent. You have made sure that 0.5936 is a major level of support. Beautiful. The Bulls defended. Bulls defended. Let's go. So that's good. Let's move on from Alien Base because it has gone sideways since we looked at it last. That's all it's done. It's done nothing. We got KeyCat. KeyCat, still looking good. Still looking good. As long as you're staying above that 4414 level, you're looking good. On the 4 hour, expect more consolidation. You're fighting with the 200 simple moving average. Expect the consolidation. But once it finally starts moving, you could see yourself at 0.075. Till it moves, we'll see. But as of right now, it looks good. Can I look at Perpy? We'll look at some Perpy. We will look at some Perpy. So yeah, I hate to say it, but not much to talk about with KeyCat. I don't look at the 2 hour time frame. The 1 hour is trying to reset right now. Somebody out there on Twitter is going to call this a bull flag. The thing I like about this, you broke above the 200, bullishly back tested it. Just stay above the 1 hour's 200 and you are bullish. This looks great. Absolutely amazing. So keep on chugging along there, buddy. If you're looking to scalp trade this thing, first off, I wouldn't recommend it. Secondly, you could find yourself at 5413 as your next leg up. That could be from right where we're standing at the moment, an 18% move to the upside. Let's go KeyCat. Let's hope that it actually holds. Remember, you would need a nice deep stop loss just because of where your low has been placed. So there's that. Moving on from KeyCat, we got Perpy. Perpy, making sure that you stay in that range. You stay in that range, boy. Anyways, it's not bad. You are maintaining a higher low. That's really the important part. Did we break an uptrend? Probably. But do we care because it's a meme coin? Not at all. All we're focused on is this higher low after a breakout. So right now, this is what I'm looking at. Targets are still the same. Targets, exact same. Hate to say it, exact same. Could get a nice little 134% move to the upside. You are patient, though. I'll give you that. You are patient. Woo! Perpy. All right, anyways. Moving on from Perpy, we got Dog and Me. Dog and Me's broken out, baby! That 12% played out? Oh, wow. Didn't realize it did that. You are broken out. You are officially broken out. Still has a possibility of coming down one more time, but your RSI is not giving me the coming down feels. I would think Dog and Me is getting ready for a nice 134% run to the upside, getting you to that golden retrace. That would be my thought process. But it doesn't have to happen considering you already hit the 618 and then pulled back confirmation low after confirmation low. You could actually run up all the way to new all-time highs. This is a possibility. From where you're sitting, if it does that, that's a 4x. So I wish you the best of luck in this one. Hopefully you can hold for the test of time. But at this moment in time, stop loss, very important at 4303. You should not drop below that. If you do, you might want to bail out because now the trade setup is invalidated. So just a heads up there. Just a heads up there. But looks good. 134 to 405% upside. We got AVNT. AVNT. Looks like it hit the 2618. It went up a lot. Go this coin. Woo! Checking out the 4 hour. I guess it's still bullish. Maybe. I wouldn't be playing with this, so it's hard for me to do TA on something like this because you've had no substantial pullback. It's only been going up. If it decides to keep going, $1.85. Woo! Let's go. Outside of that, I wouldn't touch it. I don't know what else to tell you about this one. WLD coming next. WLD has a confirmed low. Most bullish coin for the night on most upside potential. I don't know. I think we already looked at it. I want to say C token. SEI. C token. I think that might be the best one since I looked at it. It might be. I don't know. Hell, it might be WorldCoin. What the fuck? Might actually be WorldCoin. That's weird to say. Why is it? Huh. It actually looks like it wants to rally. Oh, that's why. It might be going up to $2.80. Huh? Why? Who's buying this thing? Why? Excuse me right now? Alright, bearish because you're below the 200. However, the 50 simple is about to be a lot of support for you. You're probably going to get a push to the upside after you made a low, confirm the low, and now you're rallying off of it. I don't know who's backing WorldCoin, but they're trying really hard. They're trying really hard. That's weird. That's really weird. I don't like this project. I don't like that they're like, oh, we're gonna scan your eyes and give you some bullshit token. It feels dirty. I don't like this one. But you could see a 21% move to the upside. You could also see a 69% move to the upside. I think it's Sam Altman. I don't like that guy either. Oh, he created ChatGPT. I don't like him. He's creepy. I'm good. This coin right here, creepy. I don't like it. ChatGPT buying WLD coin, so maybe that's why. But you can make money off of it. Don't scan your eyes for a crypto project, guys. Just don't do that. It's a bad idea. Don't do that. Ugh, it's gross. Gross to me. I don't like it. Anyways, I'm gonna get out of here. Let's go to Boson. Boson kind of looking like WorldCoin, honestly. Looking a lot the same. Nice little confirmation low right here on the 1 hour. Yep, so you're looking at 1046 to possibly 1250. I'd be looking for 1259. I'd be looking for 29% move to the upside. Just because you do have overhead resistance. You bashed your head into resistance once. You fully resetted your RSI. Reset your RSI. And now you're trying to push your way to the upside again. Full as red McLaren F1 in the Bay Area. I'm going to steal it. That's funny. In the Bay Area. I feel like it rains a lot there. And there's ocean water. God, how much does it cost to replace the paint? Like, oh man. Wild. Check out your daily. Let's see what this thing looks like. Oh, whoa. This is the buy zone. Holy crap. This is the area to buy for this token. This is a great area to buy in if you're bullish on the project. Holy smokes. Hold on. Let's get rid of some of the noise here. Great area to buy in if you're bullish on this project. You are in the abyss. You're about to see a breakout of a major downtrend. Good accumulation range. Beautiful car. I don't know. I don't like sports cars like that. Too low to the ground. I'm not a fan of that. Cars like 12, 20 million estimate. It's too much for a vehicle. That's it's ridiculous. Couldn't imagine. Could not imagine. Like, yeah, let me get this super expensive car for tax write-offs. That's honestly that's the only reason they get it. It's for the tax write-off. XDC is next. The downside's not playing out here. I'm gonna have to take off a lot of this. Nope. I can't see nothing. I can't see it. Wow. XDC on the daily. CCI indicator says you should have been buying this whole time. Alright. Crossing into the bullish control zone. Great. Oh. Looks like we're heading up to 11,656. Looks like we're going to do that. 49% possible upside. Just get back to the 618. We are bullishly backtesting the 200 on the daily after a golden cross. Very bullish situation here. We hit it once, we hit it twice. Expect this thing to start exploding to the upside. And I'm talking like a real explosion, like your first time explosion type stuff. It only has one seat, as fastest car in the world in the 90s. Interesting. And here's the next leg up. Lines up pretty nicely. So yeah, I would be looking for that 49% upside. Could go a little bit further. 12,317 would be your target here. Doesn't look terrible. Looks pretty good, actually. Pretty darn good. First time explosion. Yeah. You know. You all know. Now we're checking out Virtual. Virtual looks good. Nice call, Damien. Nice call. Virtual looks good. We do have our bullish divergence. Great. Is this the higher low we've been waiting for? Virtual could get a nice little run up. Are we about to have a resurgence of the AI agents? Are we about to? We could see 166% upside. Looking good. I love how I get notifications from TikTok when people view my TikTok account. Like, hey, someone looked at your stuff. So? They looked at it. And? I don't care. So yeah, Virtual. Huge upside potential here. Sweet. And the easier part, stop loss I would put at 115.78. I would actually consider swing trading this one. That's the weird part. I would actually consider a swing trade on this one. You have your moving averages on the daily extremely tight. I would swing this one. This is a very nice setup. Very, very nice. I like this. ICP. ICP has done nothing. It has done nothing. You're sitting in limbo. Tried to get a little bullish, and we're just getting forced down right now. So we need the whole market to get bullish so that hopefully you can go up and test $6.80. But as of right now, honestly, I would prefer it getting all the way down to 356. ICP, it's just not getting the love. Just not getting the love. But we are sitting right at that 886 area where bids could come in. So there is that. Your RSI is sitting in the bearish control zone, really doing nothing. So waiting for a reaction, an impulse, something. We've got no impulses. All we did was come down and gone sideways. The longer we go sideways, though, the easier it is to reset all the indicators. So then, you know, we could see a nice rally out of it. It's just very lackluster here. And it could continue all the way out until March. Very lackluster. Asman Goat, hello there. How you doing? Can you look at watch? I have 200 shares. Watch. We'll check it out. Watch. We shall check it out. Asman Goat. Interesting. You're like an AI presence of Asman Gold? ATCH. Alright, thank you for the ticker. I do appreciate that. ATCH. Not watch, autocorrect. Alright. I got you covered, don't you worry. Got you covered. Is Fast Trades here? Fast Trades, are you here? Calling Fast Trades. You better be here. I will not do it again. Fast Trades, I hope you're here. We're checking out Coin. Checking out Coin. Did you really ask for Coin when it did nothing? It actually did nothing. It's been trading sideways. We're still looking for the exact same targets. 387 to possibly 493. Maybe it gets crazy and hits 540. Fast Trades, where are you at? Oh, Fast Trades. TA is the exact same. If you were in the trade from when we talked about it last, you're in profit. It's just going really slow. Really, really, really slow. TA's the same, buddy. I don't know what to tell you. It's moving like at the pace of a stock. Q4. That's your time. Q4. All right, moving on from this, we got 1 inch. All right, 1 inch. I made a video about 1 inch not too long ago. This is not the chart I posted. Holy moly. 1 inch. Which one did I post? Was it on Binance? All right, no way. Why do I have the red boxes here? That is not the one. Which chart did I use? There it is. All right. Slow trade here. That's pretty funny. All right, so 1 inch here. I already have it mapped out because I bought ATCH when it was below $1 like 2 weeks ago, and now it's $2. Sweet. Love to hear that. So, looking at this, 1 inch is actually very bullish in my opinion. I posted a video last week going over this one. We have maintained our levels of support, which is great. This thing does look like an absolute varsity athlete. We're looking for anywhere between the 30, 71 to even 93% moves to the upside as of right now. If it decides to continue from there, we do have higher targets, but this is what I would be focusing on right now. So anywhere between 49.14 and 52. Well, actually, that 49.14 seems pretty good. But maybe it gets up to 52.85. That is what I would be focusing in on. And it's looking phenomenal. Honestly phenomenal. Static video came out on Friday, I believe, where I literally said in the beginning of it, I'm just spoon feeding it for you guys. Now I'm gonna have to make another video about something like that. So be sure. Check out the static videos because I will randomly drop things that look absolutely amazing. And Algo was on there as well as ENS. Just some things for your watch list. You guys should probably take a look at them. But yeah, that's 1 inch. It's looking super bullish, looking great. Next move up, we're still looking for 33.10. So enjoy. That looks pretty good. Hey, Porky, can you look at Sonic and Jupe? Tito, I got you covered. Got you covered. Sonic, so S and Jupe. Got you covered. Next up, we got Zora. Hey, we're actually getting through the list pretty quickly. I feel good about it. Does Sam Altman get accused of murdering his business partner and making it look like a suicide? I don't know. He gets accused of a lot of things. Zora. I think Meet Kevin made a video about that. I think he made a video about that. Alright, Zora. The thing that I dislike about Zora right now is the fact that you did not confirm a low. Amir, Kita, please. Thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Getting up to $10 in the super chats. Absolute Chad of the chat. Kita. We will check that out next for you. I got you, brother. You're in a 2x leverage, and the 10% dropped scared me, but recovered 5%. Nice. Nice. Let's see here. On your daily time frame for Zora, it doesn't look bad, but you are bearishly backtesting that 50 simple and pulling back. Now, if you can maintain this level of support at 69496 and then get a breakout, awesome. I'm here for it. Yeah, I saw me Kevin video about that. Yeah, I saw a portion of it, but then I lost interest and moved on. But going into the 4 hour here. Now, your 4 hours basically just bearishly backtesting the 200. The positive, you are above the 50. There's a chance this rallies up with the rest of the market, which is nice. But everyone's going to be looking at this as you had an area of resistance, and then you had it again. First time, nobody knows. Second time, everybody knows. So this does have a possibility of coming down to 52548 unless you actually break out. So if you do get a break of this downtrend, great. We don't have to worry about downside anymore. But until the breakout, be very cautious on this one. Be very cautious because you could see this thing fall 26% and it would be totally normal. Thing about Zora, it rallied like crazy, so getting more of a pullback always makes sense. Always makes sense. Just saw Labubu stock plummets 13 billion in 3 weeks. TG Labubu. I think phase is over. Oh wow. I'm surprised it actually got that high. That's wild. That I saw a Labubu doll, and that's the ugliest little creature I've ever seen in my life. It doesn't look good. I was like, at least we had Beanie Babies. What is this? Like, is that Gen Z's version of a Beanie Baby? Cause yikes. So bad. So yeah, Zora right now, you're sitting in limbo. Nothing else to say. You're still consolidating, trying to figure out what it's going to do. But if it does break to the upside, honestly, I wouldn't be looking for much out of this thing. I really wouldn't. I'd be looking for possibly a test to this previous low up here, sitting around this 10487. So here's your bullish case. You could see this thing rally up to right here. It's a 46% move, which would be good, but you need it to break out and confirm whatever level as support. So just wait. Recession indicator, bro. The biggest recession indicator I've heard is the African American unemployment, which apparently right now it is over 7%, which is only happening in recessions. So food for thought, everybody. Food for thought. Kita. KTA. That's what it is. We're going to check it out on Blowfin. Speaking of Blowfin, we do have an affiliated code down below. If you guys are looking for a brand new exchange to go facilitate some trading and you want amazing deposit bonuses and trading bonuses, make sure to click the link down below. It is definitely worth your while. 8Co is a stock acting as a treasury. The world coin, it went from $1 to $70 in one day last week. How weird. How weird. Here in the Bay Area, we've been getting more jewelry stores smash and dash. Makes sense. Makes sense. Alright, Kita, let's go ahead and clear the chart. Let's go out to the daily. Let's get a look at this tiny little cap coin. It's brand new. It's trying to make a name for itself. It's not performing amazingly. Not performing amazingly. So we had this beautiful level of resistance acting as support. Great. Did we get a 5-0? What the heck? Alright, did we get a 5-0 out of this? Bearish 5-0 achieved. Awesome. So we can now look at this like this. And are we going to uptrend or not? That's our real question. Are we going to hit a higher low or not? From the looks of it, we are just downtrending and it's not looking phenomenal. Are we at an 886? We're getting close to the 886. We're finding bids off the 786. I think there's a high probability you come down to the 7784. If you can stop there, great. Let's go to your 4 hour. Let's see if we have another level we can play off of. Not really. I guess we do. Yeah, we do. Got this one right here. Why not? There we go. So it looks like you're coming down to try and test that 79.95 level. Great. So yeah, it just looks like a bit of consolidation ahead. Doesn't look like it's going to dump much further, which is cool. If you do manage to confirm your level here, hit it once, come up, hit it twice, then I would be looking for the 618 golden retrace at that point. And that's $1.08. So if you can hit this level twice, then I'd be looking for 35% upside. That's what I'd be looking for. Until you touch this thing twice, I'm going to think you're just going to keep moving down. We will see what it does. I'm going to leave this here. Better yet, I'm going to do a little doodle. Let's see how it goes. So I'm thinking we do something like this, 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 and then we come up. All right, there's the doodle. Let's see if doodle TA pays off. Let's see if it pays off. Anyways, that's what I'm waiting for. Moving on from Kita, we have Pengu. Aw, the doodle didn't work out. We found support off of the 32409. Alright, we can get rid of the doodle. We failed on the doodle. I wonder if BTC gonna pump tomorrow and Friday. Gonna be interesting. It will be interesting. I don't know if it's gonna necessarily pump, but I do think it's gonna go up a little bit. Just a wee bit. Pengu's doing a great job. Realistically, it's doing a really good job. We could see this thing get right on up to this 39762 level. Will we push past it? I do not know. But right now, another 8% seems extremely likely. If it decides to keep on going, there's a possibility a 57% move is in store. So Pengu's looking really good at this point. Go Pengu, go. A level I would love to see Pengu stay above now is right here. 0.33561. That's where I'd like Pengu to stay above at this moment. That is based off previous support that has not acted as a real support yet. So I would like to see it act as support. Moving on from the Pengu. Nope, we already did that. ATCH. This one is for Asmon Goat. Atlas Clear Holdings. You were in there at $1. It's about at $1. Ooh. You bought it on a pump. It's wild. Alright, let's go into the weekly because this is a stock. This looks super oversold and randomly bought. I don't know what the news is on this. Jeez. You got two levels. I would be focused on this and this. So it looks like you're targeting $4.08 right now. Will it get there? No one knows. But it is on the weekly, your CCI indicator. This is the thing about an unbound indicator. These things can go astronomically high. If you're staring at this weekly and thinking you can hang on to this thing, it doesn't look good for the CCI indicator. Your weekly indicator, or your relative strength, it looks fine. You sold half already, just in case. Smart move. I guess we do have one other level, and that's this right here. So 236. Let's go into the daily here. See how it lines up with daily levels. Your daily doesn't even want to be nice to you. It might be at 211. Yeah, you're super overbought. At 236, it's gonna be interesting to see if it actually breaks through it or not. So I'm thinking if this is a real pump, you're gonna go all the way up to 408, come back down and bullishly backtest the 236, and then continue going to the upside. But you're going from zero volume to this, just a straight line. I wouldn't trust this thing as far as I could throw it. I don't like movements like this. I mean, it's great for the spot holder, but geez. I wonder what news came out about this thing. If the news is good enough, or if this is happening because of earnings or something, and it's projected to keep doing whatever it's doing, great. Hold this thing to like 894. But we can see from the last time it decided to pump randomly, it died after. So I would be careful. Trailing stops for this one, recommended. Trailing stops. But yeah, the levels you're looking at right now, 236 to 408. If you break that, 894. I do wish you the best of luck on this one. This one looks crazy. Looks absolutely crazy. Appreciate your support. No problem, John. Anytime. Anytime. Let's go check out Sonic. Sonic looks like it's on the brink. It's on the brink. It's just like that old Disney Channel movie. Brink! We're soul skaters, okay? This does look like a 63% move to the upside is in the works. And if you do break that 63%, you still have more upside going to 70 cents. Sonic is in the accumulation range. If you haven't been gathering up Sonic and you feel like gathering up something new, you can decide this might be a good opportunity. Just might. I can never give you financial advice, but I can definitely say what looks good on a chart. This thing looks good on the chart. So, yeah, 63% and possibly getting up to 131% upside. Looking chef's kiss. Beautiful. Beautiful consolidation. Last one, we got Jupe. All right, Jupiter. Last one of the night, people. Last one of the night. Jupiter is looking to break out. 70% upside potential. 70%. I got nothing else for you. That great one to end on. I appreciate each and every one of you for coming out. Not much else to talk about here. It looks good. So, daily, you have a golden cross and you have a bullish backtest of the 200. You can't ask for much more. This thing is looking like the beginning of a rocket ship. Enjoy the ride. Enjoy. Stop loss should be somewhere around 4889. Enter at your own risk. I do appreciate each and every one of you. If you guys are not a part of the Discord, join the Discord. Link is in the description down below. And you can join the UFO talk. You can ask for charts whenever I'm not live. You can also see whatever I'm posting. If you happen to become a member here, make sure you link your YouTube account with your Discord account so you have access to the members only lounge. Other than that, everybody, I'm out of here. Deuces. I appreciate each and every one of you. I will see you guys for the members-only chat tomorrow. Everybody can view it. I'll see you later. TA on Toshi, please. Did you already go over it? Damn it. You got me. Crypto Holistic Love 35. We'll check out Toshi. I was about to get out of here. Oh, man. Snuck in there on me. You snuck in there. This thing pumped. It hit my target. It hit the target. We're waiting to see if we hold support now. Whoever requested this before, you're welcome. Both targets hit in a single day. Wowzers. Yeah. We're waiting for consolidation. Hopefully you hold 7622. If you keep running, 13814 is your next target. 13814. Other than that, we hit the target. TA achieved. Woo! All right, everybody. I'm going to get on out of here. Not much else to say other than maybe you're looking for the 618. Another 65% could happen. Getting into a fresh long right now, terrible idea. Wait for some consolidation. Anyways, see you guys later. I'll catch you tomorrow. Take it easy, or I'll see you in Discord. If you need an exchange to do trading on, there are links in the description down below. It helps out the channel greatly, and you get amazing deposit bonuses as well as trading bonuses if you're on Buy DeFi or Blowfit. Chewy coming in here with a 32-month resub. Thank you so much, Chewy. Sorry to say I am closing out, but I do greatly appreciate you, man. Hopefully things are going well for you and the family. Hopefully they are. All right, I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to eat some dinner. Appreciate you guys. Sleep well. I will. Thank you very much. Later, everybody. Peace.